All right, so now we're heading into the speed round, but let's put it together one more time for all of our presenters tonight. So tonight, to remind you, the speed round, we have 3 presenters and we pick a random presentation from the night, but we speed it up. And so the slides advance every 5 seconds and they basically have to make shit up. So Kevin Schmidt, everyone.
Considering I have no idea what I'm doing, this is great. 20 things about Australia. Great, I've never been there. I have no idea what Australia is. Stolen. That kind of looks like a... Okay, rabbits. Rabbits, yeah, they have sex a lot. Lots of rabbits in Australia, apparently, and they like fences. A fence that we should build between Mexico and the United States so we can keep Mexicans from eating little children. Oh, that's babies. Lots of Mexican babies in Australia, apparently. And money. Oh, the peso isn't quite worth what the dollar is, so they have lots of people that love it. The Queen. Yes, the Queen. I think they threw us out about, 200 years ago. And lots of women holding up a flag. I like women holding up flags. They look sexy. Those guys don't look so sexy. They look like geeks. Sorry. 3 flags. I guess I bend over and get a star up my ass. That looks like something I deal with work. I don't want to deal with that tonight, sorry. Now that I can deal with beer. Beer is a great thing. I'm drinking vodka. Lots of vodka up there, except for it looks like beer. Caution, yeah, caution, be careful. Don't, crocodile sighting, yeah. Ooh, yeah, no, he kind of looks like Chris Brown with his beer. No. Americans, we look like shit, apparently. So that looks like something from high school world history. I don't even know what it means. Yeah, I'd rather have a steak than a bloomin' onion, but yeah, it looks tasty. Smith's crinkle cut. No, French fries? Really? Oh, now I'm out of time, but yeah, sorry, guys. Good job. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Contestant number 2, Roofie Guy Aaron!
All right, Australia. Men at Work are an Australian rock band who achieved international success in the 1980s. They are the only Australian artists to have a simultaneous #1 and #1 signal in the United States. That's Business as Usual and Down Under, respectively. They achieved the same distinction of a simultaneous #1 and #1 signal in the United Kingdom. The group won the 1983 Grammy Award for Best New Artist and sold over 30 million albums worldwide. The band's sound is distinguished by its use of woodwinds and brass instruments. Colin Hay immigrated to Australia in 1967 from Scotland with his family. In 1978, he formed a duo with Ron Strykert, which expanded with the addition of drummer Jerry Spicer and Australian progressive rock keyboard player Greg Snedden. They formed an unnamed 4-piece group that would later morph into Men at Work. The band's first experience in the recording studio was recording the music to Riff Raff, a low-budget stage musical Snedden had worked on. Snedden soon left to be replaced in late 1979 by saxophone, flautist, keyboardist Greg Ham. Bassist John Rees completed the band. See? International success. In 1981, Columbia Records signed Men at Work. Their second single, Who Can It Be Now, reached #1 on the Australian chart in August 1981. A subsequent single, a reworked version of Down Under, and their first album, Business as Usual, also went to #1. The album also debuted at #1 in New Zealand. Right? Despite its strong... There you go. Now you know. That's all you need to know about Australia.
Thank you, Roofie Guy. Do you come from a land down under? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome contestant number 3, Nathan Evans, to the stage.
Man, how do you top roofies? That's a tough one. All right, so today I'm going to talk to you about my favorite movie, Lord of the Rings, set in Ireland this time. This was the alternate title under which we released it, Rabbit Proof Fence. We fancy rabbits with our 11Zs. Quite delicious. Quite delicious. And dogs as well, we're not really into that, so I don't know what to do with that one. This was something I once saw when smoking my hobbit weed. It was a bad dingo. And these little babies as well. They're smuggle pot cuddle pies, evidently. Another hobbit weed hallucination. That's kind of what I'm falling back on here. And this hobbit has very hairy feet. And this was her older and younger. This is the whole Fellowship of the Rings that we talk about. Quite different from what you might think. Some crazy dwarves here on our journey. And this was the flag of the evil Sauron, under which we dwelt mercilessly. But we really do think Hobbiton is a great country. So we do fancy a pint at the old Tewksbury place. And maybe several pints, multiple colors, I guess. But we do have warnings. You don't want to cross where that evil eye be. He will eat you up. Precious! Precious! And this is the technical diagram for the gate under which we had to sneak. I'm really sticking with this Lord of the Rings thing, by the way. This is Middle-earth, and you'll see the evil eye in the middle, much like this right here. Something we also eat at our 11Zs. Maybe some nice potato chips. Crinkle cut, and that's what we got. All right, that's it. That's it, everyone.
Without further ado, can we one more time just give everybody a hand tonight? It takes a lot of balls to get up here. And I'll leave you with this. Don't say fuck on the internet. Everybody have a good night.